I'll be honest, Ledin. I kind of this AL draft, while it is very strong, I think as the fight goes on, you can get a ton of value. Thing to see is Flandre going to TP to try to catch this wave. We already see that Kyle is in position for this, but the junglers are just in a better position, I think, from TES. Kanavi already clearing most of this bot side. We're going for a dive and a level 2 Cassante.
Kyle is here, has a big grand entrance, 2 people knocked up, now Chris going low. Jackie Love takes a turret shot. Flandre is still kicking it. Tarzan right here to deliver the hurt. First blood goes to the new age king of the jungle, Tarzan, and they're looking for even more. Jackie Love gets his ankles broken by that man on your screen, and go ahead and give him a triple kill. As he's looking for 369, he might actually have the angle. Kyle also looking for the angle. This could be absolute disaster for Top Esports to start off this game number 1.
Okay, Invictus Gaming send their regards. They're like, okay, you had a level 1 in our first game.
Anyone's legend, so maybe Tarzan wanting to go contest that one too.
You see the pinks come out. They want to try to go for it. Oh, no flash on him.
They know that he doesn't have flash. Hope going with the stunt on him there with the flash himself. One more auto. Hope taking the turret. Hope gets the shield, and Hope gets the play.
It's all of the summoners now from this AL bot lane, but Jackie Love is out of this game for the time being. 0, 2, and 0 as this Varus. You saw the pinks come out while we were talking about that play. TES wanted to start up the grubs, get their bot lane on a recall. Chris had already went back to base, and it just means on that timer, they know, look, Jackie Love doesn't have flash. We're going to punish this, find our kill, set up for our own dragon take. And I like this coming out from Flandre since they don't know where Tarzan is. Feigns down into the bot lane, or into the pit after crashing a huge wave, gets good pressure, and stops the rest of these grubs being taken. At the very least, AL can grab themselves a dragon and a single grub.
Hey, I already said it going into the game. If bot lane is winning, that is a dub for anyone's legend. I see a 1-0 to 0-2 ADC score right now. So
for Tarzan, instead of necessarily going for those grubs, I think picking up a couple more of these camps, if he's able to finish his top side, I'm going to hold that Kyle.
Crisp. He's getting low. He uses the crash down and the flash. Jackie Love, he's about to get flash back up, but it's not up just yet. Jackie Love's getting low. He got one more arrow, but it was not enough. That quiver is empty, and anyone's legend is full of black powder. Double kill for Hope.
Because the map is so destabilized with bot lane constantly getting ran down, with Kanavi not really finding too much answers in mid. I'll say that now.
They find Shanks. This was kind of that single target lockdown we were talking about so much in the draft, and Shanks will bite the dust there. Kanavi will finally get Top Esports on the board.
My fault, Shanks. That's my fault. I didn't want you to...
You did that to him. Figure out, decipher a little bit how Tarzan really makes this lead felt. Because obviously his Cyclones in fights are going to be big. Kanavi getting caught out is going to be big as well. Because guess who's coming around the corner? Tarzan sprinting his way to find Kanavi. It gives him the little stick there and finds the kill. As now they're actually looking at a potential bush play here. They do get the shattering strike
Tarzan,
in now as well. The chains. Tarzan, he's going right back in though, as he had that Cyclone reactivation. And now Flandre's doing Cassante things. He's not going to find the kills, but they do find the invade on the chicken.
Get out, or at the very least get a kill. You're looking at a pretty huge advantage coming in for them.
Oh, AL, they played a little bit too far off turret. They're going to get the TP play coming in. There's the cease and desist, as well as Chris going in for the big combo now. Chris taking low because of the turret shots, and this was not the outcome that Top Esports wanted to have on that one. It's a split fight, and Shanks trying to chase down Kareem. Tarzan has made the run. He's on a 50K right now and has found Kareem on the bot side. They just left each other in top side, and he'll take a crushing blow to the face.
Huge win for AL, and again, Kyle plays that magnificently. Last time, it was Flandre on the bot lane dive with Kyle. This time, Kyle tanks up all of the CC. Hope gets out of the way so he can deal damage, and there's just not enough setup there coming in from TES. They're going to try to turn on 369?
He's got the break of the armor there with the Cyclone. He's getting low. 820 smackaroos right there at 369. He rolled a 9 on that one.
That actually slows down the game. They may have been able to say, look, it's time to pick up that kill onto Tarzan. It does slow down this game just a little bit. They are still down 5,000 gold versus anyone's legends, and you have to be thinking, Corki's going to be hitting 2 items really soon. You're going to be having a level 11 Victor, And this already fed Wukong, I think, is a very dangerous spot. But as for TES, they've gotten themselves 5 grubs. If we can get a little bit of these plates before they fall, I think...
To where Shanks is unstoppable, and Shanks is doing the glorious evolution all over top esports. Now we're going to get that big quickness pop with the grand entrance, and Crisp is just losing his health faster than he can hang. Got 369 popping the ulti, but for nothing.
The kill onto Crisp, the flash off of Kanavi. AL are looking to take an incredibly dominant game 1. Now, I will be honest here, Lennon. I have been a very soft AL doubter. Everybody keeps telling me this team's going to do well.
Here,
I wanted to believe that, this team could do amazing with Flandre and Tarzan, but I think with the competition that they've had on the way up to this part of the bracket, I was not, super impressed. I think that the series versus Weibo, they took in pretty convincing fashion, barring the first game. But so far, if they're willing to scrap like this, and we can see this consistently throughout the next season, I'm starting to get on that hype train that you sold me on earlier. AL to playoffs. AL's potentially to Worlds.
Hey, they're my sleeper Worlds team right now. They definitely wanted to up the ante with their roster and bringing in Flandre and Tarzan, big names to try to buff it up and make it in this change up of a year in 2025. Now, Rift Herald did get started up by Top Esports, but they realized they are not in the position to control this map at all, honestly, at this point, and it will just fall prey to anyone's legend.
So anyone's legends, they have at least 1 grub, so minimal amount of extra
really
damage.
prey if it stays in the same spot all the time and is predictable? I guess it is prey.
Yeah, I would say it's just like hanging out, like it's
the hunting grounds.
Yeah, it sticks in it stays in its cubby. I think was what the community had come up with for their terminology. I want to see what this team looks like if they're kind of able to bite back after a few not so great games, especially now that they've brought in players like Crisp and Kanavi.
Get a charge in mid lane. Kanavi getting caught out here and just bursted down. Just goes for the cease and desist, but there's a big laser beam heading his way. And now Top Esports trying to put up a defense here. There is no minion wave for anyone's legend, but they're going to be pinging side lane and try to go get a side lane turret.
And they're walking into a 4th dragon, down a lot of gold. So it looks like they would just want to try to get themselves experience. Big break points for me are going to be 369 getting those Ornn ultimates. I think that the only one he's going to get is at level 14. So the one that he gives has to be really high impact if this wants any kind of sway in the game. The map, Crisp is taking a recall. There's going to be a free Baron here for anyone's legends.
Literally nothing they can do about it. Maybe, just maybe, Jackie Love. No, he decides no, not today. He's not going to find the arrow. He watched Gumayushi too many times. He just says he doesn't want to do it.
He's not even in the right hemisphere at this point to try to land that one. So maybe next time. Maybe next time for another Baron. Maybe in another game.
People on this team that were finding big advantages in their lane matchup, that speaks volumes to what that kind of camaraderie has been built up over this last year.
And for Jackie Love and Crisp, they haven't had the best tournament so far. So for some of the fans that maybe haven't been watching the whole tournament or have only been able to catch bits and pieces, Jackie Love and them have not really kind of hammered away at that 2v2 like we expected from, just looking at resumes, looking at names here on the screen. So hopefully for TES, this will be a kind of a building project. When you look at this squad, obviously bringing in Kanavi and Crisp, they really want to try to bring home a championship. It's been a while since they've been able to lift the cup, so I think with this one, they're looking to try to make a very deep splash in LPL and obviously in internationals. Happening, 369 is going to get an objective bounty on the top side, taking that top tier one.
Oh, man.
Honey Fruits are cheating, but it's okay. They still got the turret. You can still have 369 TP into this play. Looking for if there's any wards, any kind of flank that they can try to make. Doesn't seem like that's going to be very likely. It's going to be a defense of this turret. There's no waves to play for. AL are wasting, I think, a lot of time with the last 50 seconds of their Baron.
Oh, Tarzan decides it's time not to waste any of that, and we're going to get kills right off the bat. The Chaos Storm is brewing. Big quickness, grand entrance combo into a double kill for Shanks, who's picking up the slack now. TP's coming in. He stops it. The all-out stops the 369 TP, and chaos has ensued on bot lane. Your life is forfeit if you're a top esports player, and anyone's legend is going for the throat.
Fladro makes a play on the opposite side. His whole team makes the connect. They got teleports in. They're going to look to end the game. It's 15 seconds on Baron. I don't know if they'll have enough time. We're looking at these death respawn timers. Can they get enough damage down onto these turrets to end this first game?
It started off with 4 kills going to Tarzan, and it did not get any prettier for TES. The last Nexus tower falls. Now all focus onto the Nexus. Maybe the fight, though, as big ultimate from Cream. Anyone's Legend has decided we're not going for the win. We're going for the kills. Nexus finally falls. One more auto attack, and Anyone's Legend take a steaming 1-0 lead into this best of 5.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.